kind of like structuring the video, I think. So like, say we're starting a highlight now, and we're going to talk about how to operate without centralized banks and social institutions and social systems, which we believe any centralized system will be hard
The
to
first,
secure,
the, fir-
impossible to secure, and
the
from
first thing to
corruption.
understand is like all the centralized systems, they have something on the center that handles everything on the outside of it. But the problem with the rest of the things is like with the decentralizing, you can have everything which is not in the control of a single hand. It's being controlled by a group of people, or all the people who are involved into it. So there is a lot of difference between what centralized and decentralized. First, to go through this, we need to have a proper idea on like what is a centralized system mean, and what does a decentralized system mean, and how is that going to benefit the people. Is it good to go ahead with centralized model or a decentralized model? We just need to have all the pros and cons of what these systems mean in a ground level. So after knowing them in detail, so we can go ahead and then make some some thing like a blockchain tech to provide a proper solutions for this for the existing problem. So it's like at the beginning we need to figure out both the pros and cons of the existing system, which is centralized, and what are the benefits of having a decentralized system.
Yeah,
And what do you think, like what do you think the cons of a decentralized system?
the properties of a decentralized system.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can access some of our previous notes on the topic.
uh, I'm asking like whether we can go ahead with a decentralized system. If we are able to go on decentralized system, then what are the problems that we are going to face?
Okay, the main problem with creating decentralized systems is the complexity.
Mm,
But if you think about it,
mm,
there's ways around this complexity because biological systems have been doing it for a long time. You look at swarms and hives. Um,
yeah.
so to figure out how to truly be decentralized, we have to understand swarms.
Mm, yeah. Could you just provide me a link so that I can figure it out how to get a knowledge?
So the key is to create a system where emergent self organization
Okay.
happens without needing a system with emergent properties, spontaneous order.
But when we are having a decentralized system, then the problem is that it is not on the hands of a single person. So potential decisions will be out of hand, and whatever the crowd says, it might go correct at some point of time and go wrong at some point of time. So how much reliable that the system is going to be.
Okay, I had to fix my mic. Does that sound better? Okay, what were you saying? How to an authority so you're talking about centralized planning. Um I mean the way that a self-organized system works without a centralized authority, it's the order emerges based on simple principles that the agents use. So in economic systems that are um, yeah, I don't know if you've seen these. This is the best example of emergent behaviors. Um, so this is a game of life thing. Have you seen it? So these little things follow simple rules, and they emerge into like complex behaviors. So one way to create self-organizing um, systems is to have these agents inserted into the virtual system that follow simple rules, and then you can simulate emergent self-organizing. There's one guy talking about this too on the BitNation page. I don't know if you've seen that. Some scammy stuff. This one called Resilience. Um, so it just does a distributed income based on agent-based modeling using Swarm. Yes. Um, the what? You want the link to this page, the BitNation resilience? Yeah, that's what I just sent you. For which one? The agent-based modeling? I think what we can do is I don't know, they were trying to tell me how to use this new collaborative feature. Um, yeah, where you can like, I don't know, it's not important, but I was thinking about if we could share screenshots and links. This might be the best way to do it, but we'll think about that later anyways. So there's these. So we're gonna have to do this. It's the only way to manage a decentralized system. It needs to have these multi-agent um, agent-based model. So basically what we would have is everybody would have an agent representing them in the model that's used to kind of govern the properties and assets and organizations that will be on the blockchain. Okay, so because the complexity, you asked, what is the main? We need a better way to follow this conversation. I think we're gonna have to use a Google Doc. Okay. Uh, so the question was, what is the main issues with decentralized? And I said complexity. And to reduce complexity, we need agent-based models to govern the systems. Each person has an agent in the model, or should we call it simulations, or just the government for the decent system. And we talked about call this alright. Now we should share. And there you go. And alright, now that should make it easier. Okay, what's next? Alright,